Hello everybody and welcome to the Sports Hub exclusive channel, and behind me is the Oakland Coliseum, and I'm about to go in there to watch the last homestand and the last weekend series that the A's are going to be playing at the Oakland Coliseum between them and the New York Yankees. Now, you already have heard all about the unfortunate situation with the A's moving to Sacramento next year and then them eventually moving to Las Vegas, and it's very unfortunate that of course is the situation. I mean, I was really hoping a couple years when they talked about they were going to build that new stadium at Howard Terminal, but unfortunately it was never materialized, and eventually the owner decided that they're going to just pack the bags, and that originally they were going to go straight into Las Vegas, but instead it seems like they're just going to be in Sacramento in the beginning of next season. And another thing that's also interesting about this game is that this is also going to be the last time that I'm actually going to be going into the stadium, and that obviously has a lot of good memories going to the Coliseum. And even though the Coliseum obviously is a stadium that is the last of the bygone multi-purpose era, it's still kind of sad to see that this indeed is going to be the last weekend series. But either way, come and join me inside the Coliseum to see how this game is going to turn out. I expect there's going to be a lot of Yankees fan in this game because obviously the New York Yankees is the most popular team in the MLB. They have all the big star players like Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. But yeah, let's see how this game is going to turn out. Now we're walking this pedestrian bridge to get to the stadium. By the way, it's been a long time since I've been to the Coliseum, so I kind of almost forgot where exactly the entrance is. I think at the end of this bridge there should be an entrance. I can see it there in the wire, and that looks like that's one of the entrance. All right, so I've just made it inside the stadium. It looks like they just finished batting practice because I can see the grounds crew basically just cleaning things up as we speak. And again, because this is a multi-purpose stadium, as I mentioned before, one of the big downsides, you can see how huge the foul ground is, and you can also see how the stands are just so disjointed there. Back when the Raiders were still playing, that section used to be seat, and the football field would be right here, which is kind of where we're sitting right here would be the end zone. Yeah, we still got about 45 minutes before the beginning of this game. All right, so I'm now back in my seat. We've got about 5 minutes before the first pitch. So they're playing the intro video right now. We're pretty filled out for tonight's game. Obviously, whenever the Yankees are in, you're going to see a lot of Yankees fans. Most of the people down there in white are wearing Yankees jersey, but there's definitely a good sizable green jersey there as well. Pitch, and already a base hit, a single there on the right field. By the way, I also didn't realize, but it looks like Gerrit Cole is actually pitching for the Yankees tonight. Of course, the reason why I want to mention it is because he, of course, is the A's for the Yankees, but look at his record, 6-5, 3.92 ERA. Something definitely has not gone right for him this season because, again, he's supposed to be the best pitcher for the Yankees, but I think this season he's been kind of struggling, though. At least in the first 2 innings, there's only been 1 hit here. Of course, it's still early in this game. It's only the second inning. All right, as the second inning have just finished, we're going to actually make our way to Shibe Park Terrain, which was where it was earlier when I was opening the bobblehead. Because this is an area that is actually free for fans to enter. It's a very nice area. You got a little bar right there. Couple of restaurants here on the right side. There's even a pool table right there, and all the seats, which is actually now empty. It was actually pretty packed early in the, before the game started. There's the sign here, Shibe Park Tavern. And these are all the memorabilia. Of course, this used to be the Philadelphia A's. State Shibe Park right there in the photo. Got a lot of memorabilia. This is when the A's were still in Philadelphia. So we have some ticket stub right here as well. Very nice. So we got a color version of Shibe Park. Of course, it was later called Connie Mack Stadium. And of course, there's a TV right here as well. So I'm pretty much going to watch the next couple of innings on the TV, because this is a very cozy spot to watch a game and away from a little bit of the cold outside the stadium. All right, so we played 4 innings into this game, and the A's actually now take a 1-0 lead after they score 1 run in the bottom of the 4th inning. They had runners in second with 2 out, and one of the players was able to come through with an RBI double as he was able to hit this one toward left field and actually even able to get it into second base as well. But yeah, you know, so far it's been a really tight kind of game. It's been kind of a pitching duel as well. You know, both of these pitchers are doing very well. I mean, I kind of expected from Garrett Cole as being the ace of the Yankees, but this guy called JT Ginn for the A's, I mean, a guy that I've never heard for, and apparently coming into this game he had an 0-1 record and like a 4-point-something ERA. He's actually pitching very well. He's able to done very well against this Yankees batting lineup, and we know that this Yankees lineup is absolutely loaded right now. Remember earlier I said that, you know, this Yankees lineup featured the likes of Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. So Juan Soto actually is not available in this game. I heard he's actually injured, but they still have some really good players like Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm, and all those kind of guys. So it's kind of impressive the fact that this young pitcher called JT Ginn is able to shut them down up to this point, but still have a long way to go. Obviously, the A's know that a 1-0 lead is not going to be safe against the likes of the New York Yankees. All right, so we got this place called the A's Stomping Ground. I wonder what this is. I actually never been through this area, and wow, look at that. Look at this area. I mean, from this view, you would have not guessed that we're still in the Coliseum with the way. Look how beautiful the setups is here. It's like a little bar right here with an elephant. And this looks like is the call-up corner. I'm not quite sure what exactly this kind of game is, but yeah, like I said, what a beautiful kind of view. I think this is most likely being renovated because, again, if I was walking right now, you would not have guessed that I'm still in the aging old Coliseum. Also here, there's the A's Hall of Fame here. All these kind of players that, of course, are in the A's Hall of Fame. So pretty recognizable name like Mark McGwire, Tony La Russa, Vita Blue, Frank Baker, and some of the older players that were back in the Philadelphia A's day that I don't really quite recognize. Well, actually, I do recognize this guy. I think his name is, what's his name? Jimmy Fox. And these are some of the old A's players. Connie Mack. Of course, that's what Shibe Park was also called. Al Simmons. Looks like the Yankees have just tied it up. RBI single here. This guy called Alex Verdugo. So, well, the A's lead did not last long. Only lasted 1 inning. Well, actually, it's actually not Verdugo. He's actually not bad. It was Volpe, the one that got the RBI single. And now the Yankees have second and first with 2 outs here in the 5th inning. So they're going to do so. A's tied at 1-1. Gave up 1 run, the A's, but that's all they gave up. And the Yankees have tied it up here. Head to the bottom of the 5th. So I'm back here at the treehouse. Look at this wood right here. It's kind of double up as a table. And also, I went outside of the treehouse. It looks like they have a food truck there that sells funnel cake. And I got myself a home run funnel cake with strawberry, whipped cream, and of course the funnel cake itself. So let's take a bite, see how it is. It's not bad. Also have the strawberry right here. Strawberry is actually really good. This strawberry right here is very sweet, so I guess this is probably just processed strawberry. But they said that the strawberry that they use are the one that is hand-picked, so I can definitely believe that. Definitely tastes like it. Looks like they have the mascot race. Well, it's not really a mascot race, but just kind of the iPad race here. Which is something very famous that we've seen other teams does. You know, the Brewers does it. The Nationals does it with the president. Looks like now the A's have their own version. I think this is the Hall of Fame race. This is Ricky Henderson. I mean, surely Ricky Henderson's got to win this on his bobblehead night. This is very close between him and Dennis Eckersley. Yep. Ricky Henderson wins it. I mean, I figure he, of course, has to win it because, you know, after all, it is this night, which is Rickey Henderson Bobblehead night. And so I've actually made my way into the 300 level, and here, there's not a lot of fans made all the way up here. I mean, there's plenty of empty seats, but it's a very good view, even though we're very high up here in the stands. So I think that should be an out. Indeed it is. So that's 2 outs, or actually 1 out here in the 8th inning, but
Number 24,
a beautiful view here off the stadium. We also just came from there, the tree house. I'll probably watch the rest of the game from up here, and that includes this game potentially could go into extra inning because this game is tied at 1 apiece. You can see people are doing the wave here. Obviously on the night where there's a lot of fans in the stands, obviously it's enough for the waves to return here at the Coliseum. It's still going right now. Let's hear the cheer because it's definitely making their way all around the stadium. The people here in the upper deck are doing the wave. Got him. So on the bottom of the knife. Always have a chance to walk off here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Going to be caught, and we are going to go to extra innings here tonight. So in the last weekend series, and then this first game of the last homestand, we had some bonus baseball here in the Coliseum. Extra innings here, tied up at 1 apiece. As I mentioned, we are going to be going to extra innings, and I think this is the first time I actually watched an extra inning where we have the new rule where you get the ghost runner in second base to start the extra innings. And another thing I also want to mention, and I can't believe I forgot to mention this before the game started, and talk about a little background of this game. But coming into this game, obviously the Yankees have the best record in the AL, and they're looking to try to keep that, and they also have a 4-game lead over the Orioles, trying to continue to win games so they can clinch the AL East. Whereas for the A's, their season is pretty much done. They've been long eliminated, and that's kind of expected. For the past couple of years, the A's have not done very well, and I think that's kind of been on purpose because they've been more of a selling kind of team, pretty much just kind of stripped down to the barrel before their big move to Sacramento and eventually moving to Las Vegas in the future. But certainly we got a good one tonight. I mean, it's been a good pitching duel. There hasn't been a lot of chances tonight in terms of runners in scoring position, and as a result, this game has been relatively quick. I mean, we're in the 10th inning, but this game is only like 2 hours and 11 minutes old. So yeah, let's see how this extra inning is going to be, because we'll see whether or not if either of these teams can break the tie. Obviously, the Yankees will have a chance to do so here with the runners in second to start this extra inning. Oh, it gets away. Here's the throw home. Not in time. The Yankees take the lead. You can see those Yankees fan down the 100 level. They are definitely happy about that. Also, it is now 2nd and 3rd with nobody out. And that's going to be a base hit. It's now going to be a 3-1 game. RBI double here for Juan Soto. You see the Yankees fan, they celebrate. That's one of the star player of this team. Comes up in the clutch. Yankees have Pounce on. They're going to get another run here. Right fielder dropped the ball, and now he's going to have to go back to first base. But now it's 4-1 in favor of the Yankees. The Yankees are definitely pouring it on here in extra inning. Oh, looks like it's going to be caught. Thought for a second maybe at home run distance, but that's going to be caught there on right field. So the Yankees score 3 runs. We'll see whether or not that's enough. Obviously the A's, they got a lot of work to do. They do get a ghost runner in second, but they need to repeat that in the bottom of their 10th inning to keep this one going, and maybe even score 4 to win this game. Well, it looks like the A's is going to at least get one of those run back, because it's an RBI single right into center field. It's now 4-2. So the Yankees win 4-2 in extra innings. They score 3 in extra inning. The A's did respond with 1, but in the end, the Yankees would win the first game of this final weekend series here at the Coliseum for the A's. All right, so it's just finished here at the Oakland Coliseum as I'm now making my very final walk out of the Coliseum. I mean, obviously, it's kind of bittersweet to say that that is the case, but still, you know, overall in this final game that I've watched here in the Coliseum, it's a very entertaining game. I mean, you know, for the first 9 innings, it was a bit of a pitching duel, which was kind of expected, at least for the Yankees, because, you know, they did have their ace Garrett Cole on mound, but I was not expecting in terms of the A's pitcher, JT Ginn. I mean, this is a guy that I've never heard of, and he pitched very well in this game, shutting down this very potent Yankees hitting lineup, but eventually the Yankees did pull away in the 10th inning. And, you know, I said before earlier how it looks like Juan Soto was ruled out in this game, but I was kind of surprised he made a pinch hitting appearance, and he played a big part in terms of that, you know, on the second run and the lead that the Yankees, of course, got was a wild pitch, but then he drive in the third run, and eventually they drive in another run to make it 4-1. The A's did pull within 1 in the 10th inning, or in the bottom of the 10th inning, that is, but it was just not enough for them to get the win in this game. But yeah, overall, like I said, this is the final time. It's kind of bittersweet, the fact that I'm now walking my way out of the exit, and even though I know this stadium should have been replaced a long time ago, and as I mentioned many times before, how it's kind of sad that the A's is going to be leaving Oakland. You know, you never like to see a franchise relocate because they just couldn't get the stadium deal. And, you know, not only the fact that eventually they're going to be moving to Sacramento, but a couple of years they're going to be moving to Vegas, pretty much doing the same thing that the Raiders did a couple of years ago, moving to Las Vegas itself. But still, definitely had some great memories here at the Coliseum. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, it's because you like, smash the subscribe button. And yeah, I, of course, will see you guys next time with another Sports Talk Series exclusive episode.